Yes, yes, people. Alright, we're live on YouTube, I believe, so let me just check this and then we'll get back on with the stream and stuff like that. Do you know what? This is one hell of a wicked mic. So this is the Yeti microphone, and I've done quite a little bit of a clever trick, really. Well, it's not too much of a clever trick, but it's a way to get it working, and it's a way to stream with this microphone, because what I was usually doing was I was using my normal dynamic microphone. So every time I wanted to speak, I had to pick up and turn on this microphone. Now this Yeti mic, it's like a microphone that'll just sit on your desk, and you know, you don't have to touch it really. You just sort of sit somewhat near it, but not too close to it, because it's very powerful, and you just talk. Now, what I then had to do, because what happens is I've got my 4-channel Numark M6 DJ mixer, so I have a line in that comes from the record section, output, input, whatever you want to call it, on my back of my mixer, and that goes straight into my PC. So whatever plays through the mixer sends a signal to the PC, which, you know, could be anything. You know, it could be a bit of music. So, for example, you know, it could be anything really. And if I play something on the PC, it will basically play it out to my mixer, which is connected to my speakers. So it would basically play it through my speakers. However, doing that would mean that the microphone would pick up an echo from the speakers. So what I had to do was actually turn the master down on the mixer and just have the music coming through the headphones, so that way you can hear everything that's happening on the PC, but you're not hearing it coming through the speaker, so you're not getting that double, you're not getting that lag, if that makes sense, and that little echo. So anyway, so I attempted streaming this earlier, and then I got a phone call. My friend had a little bit of an accident in his car last night, and I only found out today, and he was just quite busy. And then I did tell him to ring me, but I didn't think he was going to ring me when he did, and unfortunately, yeah, he rang me. So what we're doing is we're making a mashup mix. Now, if you don't know what a mashup mix is, a mashup mix is basically where you get loads of different acapellas, vocals, instrumentals, whatever you want to call them, and you just mash them together really. So you might have the instrumental to one track with the instrumental to another track. So say for example you took Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, and let's just say for example you put, I don't know, Bob Marley, The Sun Is Shining vocal, you know, over the top of it. That would essentially be a mashup, and that's what we're doing today. So I started with this little vocal earlier, so I just need to have a listen, see if it's in time, and we're not sure if we're going to stick with this vocal just yet. This is like something that's just in place for now. I mean, if I can use it, I'm going to use it, but I'm not quite sure if it's in time, so we've just got to sort of work with it. So I'm going to have a little play, see what it sounds like up to now. Right, so personally, it might not be in the quite in the right place. I think it's just out slightly. So what I actually need to do is just move that. So we'll play it again now, and we'll see how it sounds. Like I say, I might not actually use this vocal, and I'm only using it for like the very beginning bit. So we just got to listen, see if it goes in time. Right. I'm not sure. It's a very hard vocal. So we're just going to sort of speak. I'm going to... That does not sound too bad. It might not be totally in time, but because it's only going to be there for the intro, and that vocal isn't going to stay in the track, it's just like a little beginning bit to sort of get into the mix. I can't use any more of the vocal because it goes into a piano, and literally that's all I can use with the vocal. So that's all I'm going to use, because it's all I really can use. But it's just there for the beginning, really. You listen to the mix, it's just there. Then we're going to get into all the other vocals. So we've got the drop here. So this is the drop right here. And you see all these like little, you got track 1, track 2. So every time I add something new, it's going to go on to a new track. So when I put the next vocal in, it's going to go on to track 3. And then when I put the next beat in, it's going to go into track 4. So what we've got this drop. So... So right there, so if I just put that there, we're not using the same vocal obviously, but this is where the next vocal's going to come in. So you're not going to see the screen because you can only see the FL screen, but I've got to go on to some other windows. You'll probably still hear audio, which is good, but I'm going to have a look and see what other, other sort of acapellas we can use. So we'll have a look. Let's have a look. See what we've got, sort of thing. We've got a couple of different choices, I think. So we're just gonna have a little look, see what there is. Let's have a look. So we got a Black Eyed Peas. I don't think this will be what I want. No, that's not what I want. So we want to try and go a little bit... The tracks are sort of old school, so we've got to keep it somewhat within that sort of... within that frame, if that makes sense. So we've got to make it more or less along that...
When we're out there dancing.
Yeah, that vocal won't go. But I do actually want to use that vocal at some point in the mashup mix. That is actually something that I wouldn't actually mind using. So we'll see what else there is. So we don't want that. We just want something.
Hazing and phasing, I'm hazing.
So nothing that really sounds effecty either.
9. Revolution.
You know, nothing like that. It's got to be like something. So I'm having a look for something very classic. Something that's just going to sound classic. So we're just going to have to keep having a look. It might take a little bit of a while to find something. We don't have to go with the first thing we always see. This might work.
We've come.
I'm going to try it. I am actually going to try that, to be fair. So we're going to put that.
We've come.
Right, so we've got to speed that up just a bit.
We've come. come a long,
Let's try again.
we've come,
It's just sounding.
we've come a,
I think, in all fairness, we might need to move it.
we've come a long, long,
We've come. It's still going.
we've come a long, long, we've come a long, long, we've come a long, long,
It's the long doesn't sound fast enough to.
we've come a long, long way together.
We.
We've come a long, long,
I'm gonna.
we've come a long,
Right. When it's just, we might use. I might use this. Like I said, it's all about getting it in time.
we've come a long, long way together. Through the
So it's nearly there, I think. It's just we got to keep.
we've come a long, long way together. Through the hard times and the good, I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
And that's all the acapella is. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that actually. It might have worked, but you know, we can see what else there is that I can use out of this pack. But it might have worked, but it was a very sort of like, I don't know. So we can just see what else there is, you know. We don't have to always use the first things that we see. We'll see what this one is.
You turn me on. All you ladies pop your pussy like this.
Ooh.
Feel the power, I feel it everywhere. So real, so real, so real. Oh, I feel it in the air. I feel it everywhere. So real, so real, so real. You make me feel. Yeah, 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 so real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So real, so real, so real. So real. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, can you feel it too? Come on.
Do you know what? That is one hell of a vocal. I'll definitely be doing something with that, most definitely. Yes. But it's just a case of finding what we want. And I think I might have just found something.
Your butt is mine. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene.
There we go. So we might use this. We might use this one. I'm not entirely sure. We could try using that vocal. We'll have to see how it goes. What else have we got? We've got Lady, possibly. Although I did use that vocal in the original mashup mix. We'll have to see what else there is. What else have we got? We got Pet Shop Boys. Oh my days, that's a classic. Oh dear, oh Prodigy. No good. Yeah, you're no good for me. Possibly. Ooh. What's this?
How much longer must I wait?
How much longer must I wait? Public Enemies. We've got.
You're no good for me. I don't need nobody.
I might try that. To be fair, it's not a terrible idea, is it?
You're no.
Right, so if we actually zoom in.
You're no good for me. You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me. You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me.
Do you know what? It does work.
I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me.
It does work, but it just sounds a little slow. But if I did that.
You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me. You're no good for me.
Yeah, that comes a little.
You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me. You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me.
It works. It does work, but the actual original Prodigy track is a little bit faster than that. So it's different slowing it's different speeding an acapella up, but sometimes slowing it down isn't always the best. So
If you really like to rock the funky beats, rock the funky beats, the funky beats.
oh wow, I actually wanted to find that acapella. I actually didn't know I had that one, to be fair.
Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Run. It's Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Run DMC and Jam Master Dave. Master Dave. Run.
That's a tune, is that?
How y'all feel out there?
Oh yeah. In the sea, he is DJ Ro.
Yeah, there's some alright things on here. I ain't gonna lie. What else we got?
I'm here some blazing fire but not corruption, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Baby, let me explain.
No time to explain. The good old day.
Everybody's talking about the good old days.
Pump up the jam, pump it up.
How can they learn respect? All they see is sex, sex, sex.
You know what? I might actually use that right at the beginning of my mashup. Which I usually do that towards the end.
You and I.
Ooh, that was very... Yeah. Silence.
Black.
No, that's red lights. There's another one, look. They're all like newer stuff. Todd Terry. That'll be that.
In the beginning, he created a groove, and with this groove, he made us move.
Oh, yeah. Yes, come on. Yes, smash it out there, son. Right in the park. Go on. Right, so that's actually going to go. I'm not using that no good anymore, so...
In the beginning, he created a groove, and
with this groove, he made us move, and it set our souls free. House was a way of life, and it made you reach out and raise your hands in the air to rejoice and sing a song of love, sing a song of peace, sing a song of happiness. In the beginning, he created a groove, and with this groove, he made us move, and it set our souls free. House was a way of life, and it made you reach out and raise your hands in the air to rejoice and sing a song of love, sing a song of peace, sing a song of happiness. Sing a song of peace, sing a song of happiness.
Yes, I've got an idea, so I'm gonna make a copy of this.
Sing a song of peace, sing a song of happiness. Sing a song of happiness.
Like that. That's definitely gonna be my intro. And then this is, and then obviously when it does that, right, so now now we'll find the next one, right. I don't know what we're gonna use, but
Feel the fire burning, burning. Hear the love
calling.
I searched all over, could not find someone to hold some piece of. You want to dance? Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun.
Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like.
That might work.
Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like a.
So I need to like speed it up just.
Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through.
This might actually work.
Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through.
Right, so it's this bit now.
Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop now. Don't. Came in, I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop now. Don't you know I'm never gonna let you go. I'm hooked on you.
Right, I need to zoom in.
I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop now. Don't you know I'm never gonna let you go. Don't go. See me through. Can't stop.
Do you know what? Because I'll actually do this again.
See me through. Came in from the. See me through. Came in from the city. Walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Loud, just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through.
And then I could try it again. So let's play the whole thing through. See how we're gonna sound. We might sound alright. If I do go quiet, I do just get in the moment working on this, by the way, but I did want to stream it as well, something different for the channel.
In the beginning, he created a groove, and with this groove, he made us move, and it set our souls free. Life, and it made you reach out and raise your hands in the air to rejoice and sing a song of love, sing a song of peace, sing a song of happiness. Sing a song of happiness.